Okay, welcome back, I suppose. There's no, well, Manx is finished, so obviously it's nothing to do with the Manx this now. I figured I'd just, continue vlogging, doing a bit of the recording of what I'm up to and what we're doing. So, I'm, as you probably guessed by the title, doing something, say a little bit different, but going back to something I've done before. I've decided I wanted to go and do a round at Three Sisters. It's our local circuit, little circuit, Three Sisters, good tight little twisty circuit on 125s. I've not been for a few years. I miss it, I enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm going to go out just for a bit of fun. I don't have access to the 125 I rode a couple of years ago when I did the British Street Stock Championship and the Three Sisters Championship wins and what have you. That bike is still at the college. The college are not involved in any of this, so I'm going on my own. Well, I say on my own. Got my friends and family and help and what have you. But yeah, so I'm borrowing our kids' J6R 125. J6R is a better bike. They're a better bike than the Honda, but I've not ridden one in a few years, so I won't be as quick as I was. But we'll have to just see how we get on. So I'm borrowing Max's bike for the Evo Tech class, which is where you're allowed to tune the engine and modify bits that you're not allowed to modify or tune in the street stock class. So I do street stock and Evo Tech. I've entered the singles class as well. It was all done as a late entry. Pam Redmayne, the entry secretary, sorted me out with a late entry. But yeah, anyway, just for a bit of fun. So I'll do the street stock on Neil's bike. So I'm borrowing Neil Porter's Free Tech street stock bike. I'm just on the way to Max's house now. It was fiberglassed up the belly pan because it didn't have an ACU regulation belly pan on it, so it's just fiberglassed up like an upstand at the back of the belly pan, so that if the engine goes bang, oil stays contained in the belly pan, or some of it. So I'm going to go and pick that up now and get that fitted back onto Neil's bike tomorrow probably, and then we'll get packed up and head down Sunday morning. So, well, he hadn't done a fantastic job, so it was a bit too dry, so I just put a bit extra resin on, but wasn't enough fiberglass weave, so I just took these out and just used these. So I think that'll do, won't it? When you can't find the fiberglass weave you need, just dig out some old paper notes and just shove them back in there. Golden. Right, so I'm just having a quick flip through my gear. Cat's looking after me, making sure I do it right. Zuki's looking after it. So just having a quick flip through what I've got. So I've got my leathers, they've had a bit of a wipe down. Spare pair of gloves and my RST ones with the, what's going on with the stubby finger. For my special hand. Boots need a bit of a wipe, and a bit of duct tape over the end of that toe there because its toe slider's gone missing. I always seem to lose toe sliders, right toe sliders. A couple of visors spare. I'm going to move the visor across from this helmet, which is the one I used at the Manx, and put it on the one from BSB last year. Ironically, they're the same helmet. I mean, other than the stickers, you tell me what the difference is. They're the same, but other than that, so that's obviously got the diffuser thing stuck on the back, but they're just a clip-on. It's, where is it? Which is the bit that matters? Where is it? I think it might be inside somewhere, but yeah, this is the FIM spec one anyway. So that's the one that's for Isle of Man. You have to have with it being an international event, that's be an FIM spec helmet, and that's the same helmet underneath realistically, but it's not going through the FIM homologation process. So that one's not eligible at Manx, so I had to buy that. I don't want to risk ruining that at Three Sisters Club Racing, so I'm going to go back to using that one again. So I'm swap the visors about. I'll use that one this weekend. You can't quite see, the camera's doing me a favour here, but it's still covered in flies and ming from end of 2023. So yeah, give them a clean up, pack it on the bag, and away we go. Vicky. So this is the lightest packing I think I've done in many years for going away racing. Helmet, levers, and then a bit dark, but under there's my really tiny kit bag that's got boots, gloves, and my Under Armour stuff in my 151s in. Yeah. I guess I'll go to bed because I've got nothing else to do now. Neil's took all the bike and everything. Yeah. Right, so I set off this morning, 7 o'clock, got here, and I say a target, I had a plan of what I wanted to do, why I was here. I wanted it to be dry. I hold the lap record for the Street Stock 125 class here already, and I know people are getting really close to it. I wanted to come back on another bike that's a bit quicker than the Honda I used when I set it, so I'll come on one of the Suzukis, which are a way better bike, and see if I can take some time out. I also wanted to try and be the first person on a 4-stroke 125 to get under a minute to break into the 59s, which I think is doable. Not on a day like this, so a bit wet. So I had an entry, I got it, I just chose not to enter, didn't bother going and signing on, saved 200 quid, or 190 quid, whatever it would have been for the 3 classes, and figured I'd just spectate for the day. I'll let Neil be the superstar. Here he is.
Right, I'll do a little vlog for Ryan, I think. I'm walking now to school. I'm going to school. I'm going to get the ACU, so I'll take, if I can do today, I'll try and take you through things of how to do the ACU licence, going to school, that's what I call it. So we're Three Sisters, and I'll let you know later on.
So to race at most events in the UK, you have to have what's known as an ACU licence. A lot of people will already know that, but some people might not. Back when I did it, you didn't have to do, I think it's called a BRA, I think it's called a Basic Rider Assessment. It's like a CBT for getting your ACU licence. You didn't have to do that, you just had to, if you had a road licence, that was classed as proving you can ride a bike. So I had my road licence at the time, so you had to go and sit in a classroom, sit a sort of exam type thing and get your licence, and away you go. Nowadays you have to come on like a, not quite a track day, but yeah, you have to go on track and they'll assess you to just basically make sure you're not just some numpty that's going to go the wrong way. You're going to do things safely, you know what the flags mean, how to stop and start safely, etc. So Neil's doing that here today. So yeah, this vlog's changed a little bit, that's what it's going to be about. It's always entertaining coming to Three Sisters. There's always something a bit different, whether you come on the track attack night and you watch silly buggers on road bikes, or come and watch this BRA and see some of the stuff that people are doing their licence assessment on. When they come back round in a second, I'll have a bit of a record and let you have a look at what's happening. So there's a bit of a mix there, 125s, little Bucci or Varley, whichever one it is. Neil on his 125, a couple of ZX6, there's a Fireblade, Moto 2 things, a bit of a mix. I'd say there's a bit of a mix of different bikes there. As you can see, a few road bikes, a few different race bikes. But then, this absolute legend on a C90, what a boy. Little hoodie on over his levers. Hero. So I think for these sessions normally it's supposed to be single file, follow the leader, no overtaking, all that sort of thing. Just rather just make sure you're doing things safely. I think now we're at a point where they've pretty much gone right. Free for all, go as you want. It's like a track day now. There's a little bit of overtaking going, so you start getting an idea as to who's here to enjoy themselves, who's not. So we've got Red Barber, one of the instructors on his R1. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's just out to have fun. He's not riding with anybody. A couple of others. We've got Eddie Oscar, Riders Red. He's out for a ride round as well. Soaking wet, bless him. Usually, we tend to take it easy on these, but we've already had one down. And just since some days are going across the grass, like I say, it's always entertaining. So, because I was supposed to be racing here, I was supposed to be racing Neil's bike in one class, Max's bike in the other. Luckily we've got two bikes here. Neil's bike started misfiring a little bit in the earlier session, and they said that you have to do the practice start to pass the basic rider assessment. So just to play it safe, I've just gone out on Max's bike for this one, just to make sure that he'd be fuming if he set off on his and it broke down. So yeah. So it's playing green now. So it turns out they do like a single file session, just riding round and round and round, familiarising yourself with the track. They do a practice finish on the second session with a checkered flag, so you can then leave the circuit safely. And now, practice start. They do a practice warm-up lap, reform back on the grid, do a practice start. Factory colours, matching levers and everything, flash tart. Bit of water on the lens. So what's this, Neil? You got a result?
Yeah, I got a outstanding there. Struggle off the line a little bit, you know what I mean? Just on the, and then just give it big licks. It reared up a little bit.
Fourth, did you say?
Yeah, fourth into the first corner. Yeah. So the big race day today.
Did you win the warm-up lap though?
Oh, I passed two people at one. Yeah. I nearly elbowed one as well, just to rub it in a little bit more. Rubbin's racing, mate. No. Rubbin's racing.
But is it? Are you wet? Or are you dried out now? Your clothes look remarkably dry.
I'm actually I feel like I pissed my pants. I must admit. I am wet and I've got no socks on either.
So back for Three Sisters now. It's a wet day. So sorry we didn't get to do what we originally planned to do, but as is the rule in motorbike racing, when you go away for a wet weekend of racing, by the time you get home, it's dry and sunny. Typical. So next couple of weeks till we go to South Wales, Pembury for Free Tech. You coming, Freddie? Ready? It's in the car. Is it? I think we're going as a family again for that one. So we'll Free Tech Pembury in a couple of weeks, so we'll do another vlog for that. Hopefully be a bit drier, a bit warmer, and a bit more content. See you in a bit.